Enrique Vela, San Fernando Valley.
Joe Carmona, retired school teacher.
Yeah.
He made it. He made it.
He made it.
One of the few made it. Usually they get bumped out one way or the other for bad behavior.
Hey Joe, were you having fun with those students?
Kind of
Shit. Don't even suggest that.
Senor George, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah. Everybody did. Vamos a empezar con ustedes, así pueden decir por qué están aquí esta noche. Marta me habló y dijo que iban a venir, querían platicar. Entonces,
Ok. Lo que nosotros estamos haciendo es que estamos enfocados mucho en el área de la salud para poder ayudar a un poquito más a la gente que no tiene un seguro médico, que no tiene medical.
Okay.
Hay personas que por su estado legal no califican para el medical, para ningún programa del gobierno. Hay otras que por sus ingresos tampoco califican para medical, aunque sean residentes. Y esas personas están en una situación muy crítica, porque el gobierno dice, esta persona no califica para medical porque gana bien, pero esta persona a duras penas va con el pago de su casa, de su carro, de sus biles, y no tiene para pagar un seguro médico. Entonces, ni califica para el medical como los de bajos recursos, ni puede pagar un seguro médico y no tiene nada. Y están muy afectadas, ¿verdad? Se afectan bastante. Entonces, nosotros tenemos algunos programas que les pueden ayudar muy económicos. Tenemos programas de $19.95 al mes por familia, donde todos califican, no importa el estado legal ni los ingresos. Todo el mundo califica. Es un programa que se llama, incluso pueden complementar al medical o alguna aseguranza que no les cubre, vamos a suponer el dentista y lo cosmético que no les cubre, con este plan pueden ayudarse. Se lleva con todos los planes, en pocas palabras. Entonces, pueden tener esos beneficios del dentista, el oculista, ir al doctor, especialistas también para el hospital. Lógico que no es una cobertura completa, pero sí les cubre lo básico. Y aparte tenemos muchos beneficios completamente gratis, ¿verdad? Sería muy extenso para explicarles todo. Mi amiga Guadalupe, que es la encargada de las clínicas, que les explique un poquito más extenso lo que estamos haciendo en combinación con el plan y los programas del gobierno. Ella es la que se encarga de eso.
Okay.
Una pregunta. ¿Conocen el programa en general, el Hospital General?
¿El ORSA?
No sé, está en el tercer piso o cuarto.
¿El ORSA?
Sí.
Yeah.
Ahí también es gratis.
Sí, también es gratis, pero no todos califican también.
O sea, esto es para las personas que, aunque sean residentes, no califican para ningún de este programa.
Sí, pero como ella mencionó, porque hay gente que con un centavo, una cora que se pase de lo que el medical cubre, con solo una cora ya no califica para medical, hasta que llegue a tener 62 o 65 años. O tal vez que tenga problemas crónicos, como diabetes, HIV, cáncer, cosas así que son crónicas, enfermedades crónicas, la gente califica. Pero sí, así como nosotros que estamos sanos por una gripe, por un dolor de muela, por el oído, porque no miramos los lentes, no calificamos, ¿verdad? Entonces el plan de descuento que ella está mencionando es un 40% que nosotros conseguimos con nuestros doctores de descuentos en medicamentos, exámenes, consulta, y también cubre dentista, oculista y medicina general y quiroprácticos también. Y tenemos otros programas que también, así como el ORSA, como usted dice, que es gratis también. Ese programa es cada 6 meses, se tiene que renovar la tarjeta. Es como un medical con medicamentos, cubre consulta, cubre operaciones. Una cirugía de $50,000 la cubre, todo lo cubre, nomás que la persona tiene que calificar. Si trabaja y gana más o menos, puede calificar, pero si gana como una cora más de lo demás, no califica. Entonces te piden un montón de requisitos para poder calificar, pero si califica ya la hizo porque le cubre un 100%. Y los otros programas que las clínicas ofrecemos, que no tenemos el ORSA, porque solo el Hospital General lo tiene, ofrecemos como el CHDP, que es un programa para niños sanos, que ocupan vacunas, que ocupan exámenes de deportes, exámenes físicos de escuela o de cualquier examen que ocupe. Entonces nosotros lo que hacemos es que le damos un medical temporal de 1 mes y medio. Y en ese mes y medio nosotros le decimos a la madre, ¿sabe qué, señora? Aproveche y llévelo al oculista o llévelo al dentista para que no le cobren nada. Entonces nosotros le damos la consulta gratis, le damos vacunas si las necesita, le damos exámenes de ojos y de oídos. Y si miramos que hay algo anormal en el oído, que el niño no escucha o que no mira bien, entonces nosotros le referimos con un oculista o con el dentista. Depende si tiene caries o algo. Y no tiene que pagar nada. Durante ese mes y medio el niño califica para los exámenes. Y a las mujeres y a los hombres les hacemos las enfermedades transmitidas sexualmente, que es el SIDA, herpes, clamidia, gonorrea, HIV. Lo hacemos esos exámenes porque a veces decimos, no, pero si yo nomás estoy con una pareja, pero no sabemos qué pasó en el pasado. Esa persona también tuvo otra relación en el pasado. Entonces, si nos vamos al pasado, podemos encontrar cosas en el presente. Entonces, a veces porque tenemos, que tenemos a veces que decimos, hay pacientes que se han molestado conmigo porque cuando yo les hago las preguntas, ¿verdad? Dicen, no, pero yo cómo voy a tener SIDA si yo nomás, o cómo voy a tener yo herpes si yo nada más he tenido un marido en mi vida. Le digo, señora, pues usted no sabe las mujeres que él tuvo en el pasado. Entonces nos vamos a eso, lo educamos al presente. O el presente. Entonces nosotros educamos. Yo soy educadora y también soy enfermera por 21 años. Entonces yo cuando les hablo a los pacientes les hablo en palabras que me entiendan, no en palabras médicas, sino que palabras que sean entendibles. Entonces ya yo les explico y se queda, oh, si tiene razón, ¿sabe qué? Sí, hágamelo. Entonces son programas que el gobierno está ofreciendo porque al gobierno le conviene más pagar un examen que cuesta $300 a pagar miles por una persona que tenga una enfermedad como el SIDA, que tenga que darle medicamentos, que tenga que estar internado en el hospital, que son miles de dólares por día. Entonces, pero son prevenciones. Y también tenemos, cuando hay personas que califican para medical, igualmente yo les ayudo a veces a llenar las formas de medical. Yo le digo lo que necesita para que la persona me traiga toda la documentación y yo le ayudo para el medical. Pero si es para medical tiene que ser residente o ciudadano, ¿vean? Porque nadie califica que no tenga documentos. Pero tenemos, como le digo, esos que es gratis, que es para los niños de 0 mes a 18 años. Y todos los programas de Family Planning, que es para toda la persona, no importa la edad, que esté activa sexualmente. Que la mujer califica hasta los 55 y el hombre califica hasta los 65. ¿Ok? Entonces hacemos papanicolaos, mamogramas, si pasa de los 40 años, la referimos con su mamograma y todo es gratis. Y hay otro programa para las personas que están malos del corazón, que tengan 3 enfermedades: el corazón, diabetes y alta presión. Hay un programa que viene siendo como el ORSA, igualito que el ORSA, le cubre medicamentos, le cubre medicinas y le cubre todo, y no importa el estado legal. Son programas que el gobierno está pagando a esos doctores, le dan fondos anuales para todas esas personas que estén enfermas.
¿No dan el servicio de radiology?
Los servicios, ok, para si es, digamos, un niño, ok, y digamos que tenga, vamos a poner que tenga PPD positivo, que es la tuberculosis. No, eso no significa que el paciente tenga tuberculosis. Maybe salió positivo, pero no tiene la enfermedad. No más que tal vez estuvo esto a alguien que sí lo tiene. Y por medio de la saliva, vean, cuando estamos platicando se avientan por millones por segundos. Entonces, puede hacer, pero cuando ya mandamos a la radiología, igual, si le damos medical por un mes y medio son gratis, no paga por los rayos X para saber si es positivo o negativo el rayos X, porque eso no puede salir si es positivo realmente.
¿Y el imaging? Imaging que ven el tiroides.
Ok, eso si tiene una aseguranza, cubre. Y si no, la aseguranza que ella tiene con el plan es un 40% de descuento. Y si digamos que nosotros le hacemos los exámenes de tiroides en la sangre y le hacemos todo y digamos que sale alto el tiroides y le mandamos a hacer un examen, ya lo referimos al hospital o lo mandamos a un lugar especializado donde hacen esos exámenes. Y igual nosotros tratamos de que le cobren un 40% de descuento o menos en los que cobran regularmente.
Estoy entendiendo dos cosas. Usted tiene una aseguranza.
No es aseguranza, es un programa, son beneficios nada más. Porque si fuera aseguranza no podría costar $19.95, tendría que costar $200, $300, $500 por familia. Es un plan, es un programa de beneficios para lo básico, ¿verdad? Para que no esté pagando el 100% en todo. También tenemos afiliados a la mayoría de todas las farmacias, como a Walgreens, Rite Aid, Sable, Walmart.
¿Y su programa cómo se llama?
Tenemos uno que se llama el Med Plus. Ajá. Tenemos el Dental Plus y tenemos uno que se llama My Health Assistant. Ese plan es muy bueno porque, miren, la mayoría de nosotros nos da por autorrecetarnos. ¿Por qué? Y más las personas que no tienen dinero para ir a pagar una consulta. Dicen, vamos a la farmacia y compramos cualquier cosa y ya nos la tomamos y ya. Ok, aquí está la ventaja de que pueden hablar con un doctor por teléfono. Me siento mal, tengo temperatura, me duele la garganta, tengo diarrea, vómito, algo, y le hablan al doctor, doctor, me siento mal, tengo esto. Le va a autorizar su medicina en la farmacia más cercana de su casa, ya con la dosis que debe de tomar. Si el doctor considera que tiene que ir a una clínica, lo va a mandar a una clínica. Si considera que tiene que ir al hospital, lo va a mandar a un hospital. Pero al menos hay mucha gente que va y gasta bastante en medicinas, en la farmacia, y que muchas veces ni siquiera les hacen bien, se están autorrecetando. Y ese plan pues cuesta $19.95 y es como para muy práctico pues.
¿Dónde están las clínicas?
Tenemos varias aquí en Los Ángeles. El plan mío es a nivel nacional. Tenemos oculistas, dentistas por todos lados. También lo del ¿cómo se llama? Quiropráctico, todo es a nivel nacional. Pero cuando ya se necesita ayudar a la gente tocante a los beneficios de ¿cómo se llama? De medical y todo eso, tenemos farmacias. Aquí tenemos una muy cerquita que es ¿cómo se llama? La Paz. Aquí por la Whittier y la Calzona. Por aquí tenemos una cerca, pero tenemos en Huntington Park, aquí en el este, en Downey, en diferentes áreas, San Fernando.
¿Y las clínicas cómo se llaman?
Son varias.
Son varias.
Pero cuando la persona compra la membresía de este tarjeta de descuento, ahí vienen todas las direcciones de las clínicas que donde usted puede ir.
¿Ustedes como un PPO, un PPO?
No,
el PPO cubre todo. El PPO es
una aseguranza.
Es una aseguranza que le cubre 100%.
Pero el PPO es un network de doctores.
Sí, que puede ir a cualquier.
Que dan servicio y uno va con su tarjeta.
Exactamente. Sí, es más o menos así porque usted puede ir a cualquiera. No solamente puede ir a mis clínicas, sino puede ir a cualquier clínica. Con la diferencia que si digamos que va a las clínicas que nosotros le recomendamos, nosotros trabajamos con esos doctores y nosotros le podemos decir, doctor, sabemos que esta persona no tiene dinero, ayúdale a cobrarle menos en el medicamento, o si el medicamento es el original, dale ¿cómo se llama? El generic, que es similar, que hace lo mismo, que una pastilla para el colesterol valen 250, ¿ok? Las originales pastillas para bajar el colesterol, pero hay similares que pueden valer $50, $40. Entonces nosotros hacemos que los doctores ayuden. En cambio, si el paciente va a una clínica que está en el libro, pero que nosotros no trabajamos con esos doctores, nosotros ahí no podemos meter mano. ¿Por qué? Intermediar no podemos porque no trabajamos con ellos nosotros. Esa es la diferencia.
Okay, let's sum it up. Where we go from here.
Entonces, ¿qué era la razón?
Nosotros, pues estamos aquí porque teníamos una cita también con Martita y vamos a rentar una oficina aquí para apoyar también y tener más información para la gente, que sepan, porque hay mucha gente que no saben de los beneficios que pueden aprovechar, ¿verdad? Completamente gratis. Sí. No necesariamente tienen que comprar un plan, sino que hay beneficios completamente gratis. Miren, y hay una cosa, yo los veo en esta posición a ustedes que están como tratando de hacer algo por su comunidad, ¿verdad? Ajá. Ok, nosotros estamos en esa posición también, porque nosotros garantizamos que lo que nosotros ofrezcamos va a ser completamente gratis. ¿Saben por qué? Porque nos hemos encontrado clínicas donde va una persona que necesita las vacunas, su niño, y le cobran $70. ¿Y qué hacen en esa clínica? Que lo cobran al gobierno también, porque ese servicio es gratis. Lo cobran 2 veces. Y eso no lo vamos a permitir nosotros.
Está bien.
Y una pregunta, comparando con Medicare, los precios, a los precios de ustedes.
No, está mejor el Medicare.
Medicare, ok, yo tengo 21 años trabajando con esto, con especialistas, con doctores, con el medical, también soy social worker, también hago lleno lo que es el medical Medicare, y el Medicare tiene que tener Medicare, si solo tiene Medicare, le cubre solamente la mitad del costo. Si tiene Medi, que es medical Medicare, es un 100%, o usted le cubre todo. Pero ahora, con que le han quitado un poquito al Medicare, al medical, usted paga copayments por cada medicamento. Posiblemente por un bote de pastillas para la presión, usted paga $1.10. ¿Ok? Para la diabetes, usted paga $2.50. Dependiendo, pero es mejor tener medical Medicare que todo lo que existe hasta ahí, el PPO.
Sí, eso es lo mejor.
Porque el PPO, aunque sea un PPO, tiene un copayment casi siempre de $20 a $35 cada vez que va a ir al doctor. Pero con la diferencia que el medical Medicare es para la gente que nada más tenga de 62 años para arriba o 65.
Pues si quiero dar la información, nosotros la pasamos y ya.
Okay.
Ya.
Pues nosotros vamos a estar aquí, aquí con, pues, ¿sí va a venir Martita? Sí.
Quedó que sí, regularmente lleva.
Si quieren ustedes seguir con su reunión, nosotros la esperamos allá afuera o algo.
Yo creo que es buena idea lo que de esa aseguranza. Pues buena suerte con ella y nos trae información.
Y aquí vamos a estar,
Así,
si agarramos aquí la oficina, incluso también se les pueden estar dando pláticas a grupitos de personas, cómo aprovechar los demás servicios, cómo funciona su medical, su Medicare, todo eso.
Para educar a la gente, porque hay mucha gente que realmente no sabe.
Sí, es correcto.
Entonces, nosotros estamos.
¿Sabe que el Medicare lo van a cortar más?
Sí,
El Medicare, en el budget que acaban de presentar al Congreso, entonces la gente va a tener que pagar un poco más.
Pero hay muchas razones por las cuales lo van a cortar, por el abuecimiento.
Hay excusas que hacen.
No, pero es que ¿sabes qué pasa? Que los doctores también abusan de eso. Pero hay muchas
Y
cosas
pagan
también
justos por
que...
pecadores.
Exactamente, pagan especialistas por sí.
Yo te voy a traer tarjetas para dar.
Señora, ¿el nombre de ustedes?
Guadalupe Moreno.
María
Si
Ramírez.
gusta alguna pregunta, si tienen a alguien que le quiera que yo le ayude para aplicar para medical, yo le puedo ayudar.
¿Cuál es su apellido, María?
María Ramírez.
Ok.
Hoy te voy a ir a traer unas tarjetas para darles.
Sí, claro, aquí las tenemos todas.
Aquí puse. Sí, porque usted tiene un HMO. Ok, el HMO es un plan que también el gobierno lo hizo porque como antes todo el mundo que tenía medical era
We
medical.
just started.
medical.
They had a special presentation.
Un permiso.
Bueno, buena suerte. Gracias por estar.
Gracias para todo.
Gracias.
It's complicated industry. You need to understand that. You know, people aren't getting the 1995 cover. I thought about 20 years
Hey, they're trying to put your name on it. He don't play that game.
What I don't see.
Trying to throw a name on Jose, trying to get all the leaders.
Me, if I had a family.
They said that he knew about it, but he didn't say nothing. Give it back to me, my checks on him.
What, they wanna build a child molester stuff? They wanna take their health benefits away? They don't have a budget.
Let me have a little law and order here. Because we gotta get back on track and move on this agenda as fast as we can. Maggie went outside, other guy John went to the restroom, and Jose's here. Brought him out hibernation. He's ready to eat, so be careful guys. Last call to eat before Jose tears it up.
Yeah, Jose, what school you want to close down today?
Roosevelt today.
And I'm just trying to deal with Roosevelt.
Okay, let's get back to the
You're
agenda.
about the
Let's
thing right now, right?
Let's talk about
Molester, female?
go. to that little guy. He got to know.
And they don't do nothing to the guys, right? You know, they had all the sex and everything.
You suspended the minutes, now we go back.
You know her?
Who was
Cortez?
that? Down
Like,
here,
who's
speeches, meeting, training?
At school. Long government?
No.
Is she in here?
No,
What's the story?
So we moved them up, so this is what we don't pack up.
Where were they at
Very
in here?
attractive.
Right here, they're right here, right after school.
They wanted to get, they just dropped in.
Oh,
Martha come by.
She was,
I
think she was messing
not in
around
there,
with
but
one of the
was it?
teachers.
Everybody want the card? Everybody got a
Was
card?
messing around with
Give him a card to
females.
Jose, you need the card. Jose, give me that signing sheet.
With her, it doesn't surprise me about
Go
it.
for wood. And the pin, John. And we're rolling again.
Okay, is this mine or no?
No, that's fine.
Yes, I know the teacher, the one that got,
Is it female or male?
she's a very attractive, female
Like that, man?
who was also
Hey,
dating,
Carlos, Joe.
Yeah,
was also
man.
dating a guy, one of the brothers that was, he was a couple of students too.
That stuff.
So it's not.
I guess birds of a feather flock together, I don't know.
Did you go to the
Yeah,
gender roles?
Okay, let's go.
Popular, very
Organization report, committee report,
single.
membership. I got some membership cards here from last meeting. Now, what do you guys want me to do with them? Do I give them to, Enrique, or who's gonna be in charge of them?
Looks like you were, but you're gonna keep a.
Okay, then I'll keep them, just, I'll keep the
Make a
membership
file
cards.
then, we need to do this traction to do
Okay, let me show you the membership cards I got from last meeting.
My question is, what happened to, all the time I sent out emails to, this guy, what's his name down here, Paul something, Paul Avila? It always comes back that it doesn't get through. I don't have.
Ask him when he comes. He's
That
gonna
goes
play.
out there?
Okay.
He'll have another meeting and soon it's gonna be later.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I wanna know. And, as far as that, we have about 59 people who were contacted by email. You know, so-
Okay, let me, membership, let me tell you who gave their membership card. Richard Valdez, Eddie Duran, Teresa Marquez, Ted Juarez, Lupe Quinn, Art Polito. I didn't get nothing for Fernando, Lima,
But I did, turn them up, we turned them in.
that's all the ones I got.
In fact, I think we even gave it to you.
Well, I don't.
Definitely turned them in.
If you did, that's the only ones I got received, that's why I named them out.
John,
Oh, remember we turned them in?
is it Dr. J. Ross 67?
That's the last
Yeah,
one.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have one. This is all I have, that's why I read them out.
Really?
I got 8 of them here from,
Okay, what needs to fill
you
out,
got, you got any of them that have, some blank ones that Ricky? 'Cause I don't have blank ones.
I got mine home, I'll throw that give it to you.
Okay, that's no problem, Joe. You're good as gold, just about.
Yeah.
who needs one?
Okay, because these are the membership cards I got, I'll keep track of them and hold on
You
to
need
them.
one?
Wish I had a girlfriend to tell me that.
You wanna fill it out?
Don't worry, Joe, help's on its way.
Yeah, yes, I heard that plenty of times.
I'll do it before when it comes.
You know, when Paul comes, we'll pay our memberships. Because I don't want, the only one I want to give it to is Paul, because he's going to be the temporary treasurer. Am I correct on that, Enrique?
Yeah, well, that's, you just kind of de facto
Okay,
became.
the other thing is, we got to throw the hat around a little bit for some food money for Maggie, because she got all this wonderful food. So if we could please, whatever you could give, it's one of those.
Jose, did you fill out a card?
Got a pin?
Whatever you could give, there's no,
Oh, brother, you're an organizer, you're supposed to have a penalty.
Yeah, just.
Jose,
Yeah.
I'll cover you, all right?
Yeah.
Because you gotta bring this up to Roosevelt, you're on the agenda. And I gotta tell you what Sal Castro said about going on. Anybody else gonna give a little small donation for Maggie to keep on bringing us food?
George, how do we go after plus with the Chalmers station?
Huh?
How do we go after plus with the Chalmers station now?
Oh, God, I got the law, baby. Wait till you see what I got.
Isn't that like a violation of public safety?
Oh, baby, I
MOU?
got jail time on everybody.
Alright. We're gonna have to make it, we'll have to go public on it.
These guys are crapping in their pants.
We have to go hit them up on a molestation.
I think we got about
Hit
30
them up
votes.
on administrators going to jail.
Exactly.
They're gonna get so many at Roosevelt, they might even get Ronquillo.
30.
From Kiev for molestation?
No, well, he married the head cheerleader, but he married her, see. So what happened
She was
before?
majority, there's nothing there.
Yeah, what happened before is a different story.
That's right.
Well, statute of limitations 6 years, bro, so.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, for molestation, 6.
Not by uncode.
All right, let's get back to agenda.
There's no statute.
So if you haven't filled out our card, please fill it out. And Ricky, give a card to Jose. I don't have a card from Jose.
Everybody go.
Okay, everybody that hasn't filled out one. And then, our membership, we collect that next 2 weeks, because that's when we'll have, Paul here.
Well, he's on his way.
How much is the membership?
$20.
Oh, okay.
That's for a whole year though.
Oh, okay.
If Paul comes
Did you
and,
fill yours?
Mm-hmm.
So George is paid here, so.
you could pay either way. If you wanna pay $10 for 6 months, you could do that too.
No, I do 20.
Yeah, but some people may not, afford it.
So it's 20, right? Okay.
And you put it on the card.
Pay, okay, I'll do that
When
now.
do we do this? Keep it when we pay it or what?
If we pay it, we'll give it to.
I'll
give
pay
it
it
to
at the next meeting.
Okay, so I'll just pay this George.
Okay, right, paid on there, Rick, initial.
I got it already.
Okay, good.
I got it paid.
You go right paid on mine too.
$20? Rick, you put paid on
Well,
hers.
you have hers, so.
Do I?
Joe,
Joe. $40.
Joe, look at the signature right
And
there.
also Terry paid, you paid, put 50 there for her.
Okay,
Check out the signature, Joe.
George paid.
10 for me.
10 for you?
Yeah.
Okay, you're good for 6
I
months.
didn't need that. Oh, that's the latest? Or the one last
We're
week?
gonna need it.
Yeah, but
That's last week, so.
That's all right. I'm gonna do it back to
alright.
you. What happened, man?
Paid. I'm gonna put,
So George, what do you think of the article?
I'm really surprised, considering the editor is close personal friend,
That's right.
political supporter.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the way I take it.
I know she had
She
a,
considered her community more important than her personal political friendships. Well, this wouldn't happen.
you saw that tortured look in her face when we met up with her.
They endorsed Luis, you know,
Yeah.
for, for local District 5.
They had a very tortured look.
That's really a departure.
Do you know what
Look what's
happened?
going on tonight, redistricting. Right now, this second.
They didn't have too many at
That's
the meeting,
this.
according to the paper.
Yeah,
$10 in.
that's tonight.
For me. And then, next meeting I'll pay the other half and I'm paid up. And Fernando paid, 10.
And they didn't let anybody know this was
Put down-
going
yeah,
on.
put only at the
They know
next,
now.
meeting or whenever.
When it's too late to come in your local
Somewhere.
area.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll go you.
Yeah, put
I mean, this could all be thrown to the trash can later.
We'll see, is there a good lawsuit? Yeah, probably. Not enough people.
No
showed up.
question, no, they didn't notify. You don't notify, you have nothing. Minimum 72 hours.
Jose, you paid $20?
No?
No,
Oh, okay.
doesn't say paid, bro.
Okay, I'll just-
Well, the cards are.
Yeah, as far as they say paid.
It doesn't say paid, they're not paid. I haven't paid, I'm gonna pay the 20.
Okay, I paid 10, Fernando paid 10,
Oh, I
George
think
paid up,
Garfield and sent it to
and he must paid up too.
today.
That's
Well,
it.
And then Terry, she gave $50.
What's going on?
Okay.
Drop
Terry,
out rates
I'll
are
put-
out of control.
Terry
The
down.
dropout rates there, they only admitted to 30%. They've never
They're
admitted to.
talking trash while you see the Garfield stuff.
No. The Roosevelt's only 30%.
Yeah, they're lying.
They didn't hear it.
I know how they lie, I already read it.
Yeah. They denied the 60%.
Okay.
So who's in? Vernon has a deficit? How can that
Do
be?
you have the email?
I do.
Did I say, did you get it? Are you getting
I
it?
am.
Oh, okay, so that's not.
Okay, the one, if, communication. Well, we done with membership, Enrique, pretty much we got
That's
60
it,
bucks
yeah.
in the kitty now.
How much?
60 bucks.
That's in cash?
They reduced the
Cash,
fine.
right
Right
there.
there, we got 50 in the check, that's 110 there.
Okay, and I got Terry paid 50
Like that
bucks,
paper, huh?
paid for a whole year.
Right.
And me and Fernando owe
What do you
6
want to
more
report?
months.
I'm with.
So we got 110, so that's the next thing, communication, that's when we need money for the website. So we got it, right? Where's Maggie at?
I don't know.
She's talking to the thing about it.
The lady?
Alright,
Yeah.
what is it?
All right, so we got, okay, we're done with membership, Enrique?
Yeah, well, the next thing was the communication, is putting up the website.
Okay.
We have the money now, so it's just the whole thing of somebody doing it.
Who's an expert at that?
Maggie wants to do that.
But she already had the format and it looked good, but it was like, I don't know, George, are you gonna look into that or?
What's that? Oh, I forgot you.
Buying,
I've been so
uh,
busy with everything else. I'll look tonight.
You know, buying the,
Yeah, the cheap one.
yeah.
Yeah. Blues something. But I can go find it. I know how to search it out.
All right, George, if you could do that for us, we'll
I'll get it done and email it to Joe.
Yeah.
Same with when I get the video loaded up at
And
tonight,
I'll send it to
I'll give you
Maggie.
the link.
You want me to send it to Meg when you give it to me? I
Yeah,
I
yeah.
sent it to Meg, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
The website.
Oh,
The inexpensive one. I can get one for 75, 80 bucks a year, unlimited.
Uh-huh.
And you can embed videos?
Okay, the one, I'm sorry.
If not, it doesn't matter, because you can link to my thing on
We
YouTube.
didn't have one of you.
Yeah, that's what I mean by embedding. You can embed the YouTube link to the website.
Yeah, that's
Should be
really,
able to.
really important.
We collected a donation for you.
Yeah, we're doing that with Lenny
Joe
Eisenberg.
got-
Exactly.
He's linking from his blog over to,
Yeah. Well, like
Why
Mayor
is it
Sam
that-
blog, you could embed the videos in the blog.
Okay, the
Yeah.
one Jessica went online and got all the information is, the very best one is $60.
16 a month?
60.
60?
16, 1-6. And then there's there's half, you know, it's not, that's the maximum. I mean, you can do a lot of stuff in that one for $16. The other one is $10, but, you know, it doesn't have any advertisement. Pero, you know, you have some limitations on the webpage. But the other one, you can upgrade it, put it really nice and whatever, for $16 a month.
And we had to pay all of them, the $192?
And payments.
You can do it in payments?
Uh-huh, you can do it however you want.
Because it's $192 a year.
So what do you, and I didn't do it because I know George was gonna look into the one you said.
yeah, I've already done it, I just have to go back through it and I know how to find it.
So then, I don't know if you still, you know, I'm waiting on him, or do you want me to just go ahead and do it on the one, that one? But that's I mean, anybody wants to make a motion?
But that's not with all the commercials. Right?
Nada,
Just
nada.
comes out clean when you go
Nada,
through your
yeah.
last all come out?
Yeah,
Okay.
clean, no commercial.
Is that $16 a month?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Can we hang?
Yeah, we can hang.
Call up by the end of the weekend.
You wanna do that and then you email me?
Yeah, just give me your email address.
Así se puede.
Just write it on
Boy,
there.
that's a nice email.
Se puede 75.
I like that,
ajá.
Maggie.
Man, thank you.
Why don't we do this? You're gonna have to do it on a credit card. Can you do it on a credit card?
Yeah. And ¿cómo se llama? An ATM, yeah.
If you can do it on the credit card, we just give you the cash. Boom, it's done.
Blackmail. Okay?
Okay.
Maggie.
Just bring the receipt so we have it on record.
So
Yeah,
send
the
it to you
receipts are
and
very
Joe.
important. Without that, we're gonna be on anybody, anything we spend on money, we gotta have receipts. And we'll be on the person to make sure we get the receipt so everybody knows where money's going.
Yeah. Pablo is the one handling that part.
Yeah, he's, I think he's coming according to Richard.
Yeah, he had another meeting, but he's.
Handing that out in the workshop.
Are we talking on where they passed me already?
No, we're
No.
on communications
Okay,
here.
before you go on, people called me and they want a big excuse. 3 of them have flu. It was Loopy, what's his name? Eddie Duran, and what's the other one?
That's dead.
It was gonna be Jose, it was another one, but he came, so I don't have to put his name in there.
It does, okay, so.
But they're excused, I mean, they, at least they called up and said, look, I'll come, but I'm sick.
Sure,
So I told him, hey, you know what, we don't need no sickness here.
that's true.
The flu comes, the wipe us all out, we'll be out for at least 2 days, 48 hours. So I'm just letting you know, people have called to excuse themselves.
Okay.
And Terry and Barbara and I think Rosalie and a couple other people
They're
went to
going
a
after
meeting.
Perez,
Yeah,
John Perez.
did they go meeting, Jose?
They're going after John Perez, and they're going after him, and they're making Father Marietta conduct this town hall. He's gonna be the one doing the town hall. We're gonna force him to take, I think he's taking a position with us. So they're gonna jam Perez.
Who?
Marquez and Barbara and Rosalie. And the priest.
And the priest.
Marietta, Monsignor. He's like the regional priest here. He governs all the churches in this area.
Okay, let's move on, we'll be here all day on that.
Politically.
He's number 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so,
Cardinal.
Yeah.
communication, we got that, right?
I just want to add one more thing on that. I talked to Gloria Casillas from the newspaper. You know Gloria, right? She would like to be here at our next meeting. So I just thought I came over here and asked you guys if it was okay for you guys.
It's okay.
Okay, because they
Well-
want to talk about Basta. What do you think? I mean, she's my friend. She's cool.
Well, I don't know if she's my friend, but the thing is, look, we bring her, we gotta be in full force.
Yeah.
Okay, or else don't do it. I mean, I don't mind what we have here.
Then we're gonna have to put down mandatory meeting.
I want 20 people minimum.
Yeah, mandatory meeting,
We
no
have to be
excuses.
like
Come sit.
drunk.
It comes sick, there you go, I like that.
Yeah,
though.
or else, alright, so here's the deal, if you invite the reporter, we gotta make sure we have people here, and then we gotta make sure we got bullet points as to what we're doing and what we're
Okay, then
about.
we have to give a little outline.
Outline, but it has to be simple,
Who's
but
gonna
it's
do the outline for Basta, what we're about?
gotta be a paragraph and a half.
The mission
Yes,
statement.
okay, then we're gonna need Richard.
In the paper, I don't know if we get the whole mission statement, you might just get.
Enrique, we got
4 or 5
mission
bullet
Yeah,
statement.
we have a bylaw. We have
And
to
the
do that.
bylaws also.
Okay, and then, she might wanna interview people, so it's gonna be the interviewees.
No, we're not gonna go to that. We're a meeting here. We're not, she wants to come in and find
She
out.
can
what-
interview after the meeting.
Afterwards, yeah.
Yeah.
And, she can find out all the different stuff that's going on all over the place.
Yeah, like this agenda right here be her,
They had the
she wants to know about it.
Yeah, I
wanted
sent.
to
I
interview
also
after
sent
the
her your
meeting.
minutes
Yeah,
from the meeting.
One at a time, okay, so let's go. Where we at now, communication, we're done?
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
Okay.
Maggie,
Fundraising, Maggie, you got the floor.
Well, I still need the bottles. Nobody has brought me any bottles for the fundraiser. We need to get on that.
Okay.
Enrique, you were supposed to bring the tickets. Did you bring them?
No.
Okay, so what do you want? You want me to go ahead and get them someplace where I was gonna get them? Cause you say you were gonna bring them.
How much will that cost us, Maggie?
Nothing, zero.
Oh, okay.
I already got
Yeah.
somebody from Liquid.
Do it, Maggie, do it.
Ramon, but Ramon is gonna put Ace Lamper.
Yeah, but you know what you do? You put 10 per ticket. I mean, 10 tickets in like a little bundle.
Yeah.
Because
But okay, so next, hopefully I'll get it for next meeting. I'll have the tickets.
okay, that's 2 weeks.
Okay. So tomorrow I call him and I just haven't done.
Yeah.
Okay. So we okay with the date, right? And time. Excuse me, time. Do you want to
So
put
we're
it?
gonna have it here then,
Yes.
because we haven't found a place, Enrique.
Yeah.
We're
So
gonna
this
have
one's
it.
not here.
Yes.
Okay. I guess we're just gonna have it here then. That was one of the reasons I didn't do the ticket for the.
Date and time.
The date is what?
Yeah, I mean,
What do we
I
agree
want a
on the
house.
date? So everybody can write it
I
down.
want
on
a
notes.
house, with toilet paper and clean bathroom.
Well, we can clean this. We can come and clean them.
Okay, floor, goes to John.
Yeah, my brother's working with Rudy's Baja Grill. He's working there. If you're interested, I can find out if there's a price for that. But he started promoting. He's been working with me for a while. I can look into it if you want.
The problem with that, John, is we gotta give them a piece of the action.
Well, no,
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
know,
asking if you want.
We either gonna have it here or somebody's house.
Yeah, because then it's pure 100% over.
Yeah. It's all ours. Whatever we
Profit,
bring in
profit.
comes here, maybe give a donation to the
His
to the
drinks
casa
are,
for.
his drinks are $7 a piece.
I haven't been there for a while, but I just eat, I don't drink. So,
We went there that one time and
yeah,
Coronas,
you were there, yeah.
yeah, the Coronas were $6 each.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
All right,
So, he's right, you're right, first.
Paul's not here with the bank account, so as soon as it comes in, when I spoke to him, he told me I talked to a couple of banks. The problem that we have is that we need to have 3 signatures. So it's got to be like the president, secretary, and vice president. So that we got to decide on that.
So you don't have the officers?
We don't have no officers here.
Can we just put like this is just my idea. Everybody that was a date, the members put their name and we just draw the name.
Do you have an executive board or?
We haven't had the elections. We have had the bylaws, we just haven't had.
We won't get the best people that way.
Why don't you just nominate?
Well,
people?
you kind of gotta. Oh, you gotta because of this.
You know what, I prefer not to be on it. Because you know why?
You don't wanna go to jail?
No, that's not the point, because that's 3 signatures.
You don't wanna be sued?
No, that's tampoco, but you know what it is? Is, when anything goes wrong, anything, and I've never been on no money, but they always say, Art took $1,000 or something. And it blows my mind because I've never touched money. It's like right now, I don't want to touch no money, I want to be around money, because anytime something goes wrong, they say, Art took $1,000 or 500.
I agree.
And I'm tired of that, I don't need it, so I'll pass it on to somebody else.
You end up on
And
Mayor
let them
Center, right?
attack me, but at least everybody in this room knows that I'm not on it, so I didn't touch a penny, so that means a lot to me.
No, that's a good concern, I mean, because if you're an officer, or if you have an executive board, and there's a lawsuit, you don't have board insurance, then you're personally liable, so I understand where you're coming from.
Well, you need 3 signatures, and I can get a CPA to double do the books. I mean, there's no way to steal the damn money.
But you know what, people out there talking, Joe could tell you.
Didn't you just
you're
told us
right,
that they can
Give
find
me an example, Jose could tell you that too. I never touched the money from CLC.
$218 in Compton, $1 million.
Wait, hey George, give you an example. We had an organization, CLC, it was a beautiful organization, but it took one person to destroy it. But you know what, I never was on the signature, never. And never put a rumor out there I took $1,000, am I right, Jose? And I never touched a penny.
But
See, so that's why.
people are
see,
gonna
John,
talk trash no matter what.
Yeah.
and then for my neighborhood council, they said I stole money, that's why I left it. And I wasn't the treasurer.
You just say, well, prove it, where's my signature, sucker?
You don't wanna be a.
You stick it back on their ass.
Now, if they use me, I want to make sure that I'm a mile away from that signature.
No, you got a concern now.
Yeah, so I that's the only reason why, John, or else I'll be more glad.
That's a good
Okay,
concern.
so we gotta figure out the
And let them know how to
methodology
do
to
that
do
one.
this properly, that's what we're talking
Paul's
about.
not here anyway, so at the next meeting we'll resolve that.
Okay, let's table that for, Paul anyway.
Paul has a real good reputation, he's the treasurer of SHIP, and the Hispanic insurance and finance guy, so he has a good rep, so we can use him, and then anybody else.
About that lady that had 40 years experience.
Teresa.
Yeah,
Teresa.
Kitty
We'll
Garcia.
put her on there too.
She had about 300 accounts, man. They still have.
The problem with her, she's not gonna let us do anything illegal.
Hey, the money could be buried in her backyard, who knows?
So you wanna make it so that anybody can talk any trash they want,
You're on camera.
but they can't prove jack. See, people, well, look, what we're doing, there's gonna be so much heat, because
It's $20.
when you're taking out King Tony, you're taking out Gates, Broad, Buffett, Walton Foundation, Hewlett Packard. There's $250 billion in just foundation money, okay? When we take Roosevelt, we're taking them out everywhere. These people aren't, look, I've almost been arrested 5 times in the last month already for this crap. Okay?
We'll get to.
All right, so then we'll
It's not a
start.
joke.
We'll policy here, we'll figure it out. So we got people with credibility there. All right.
Right, that's what we're talking about.
Richard Valdez is not here, so he had a thing with his church.
Maggie, you're good for a whole year.
Oh, thank you.
Absent.
Waiver.
Waiver.
No, that'll take your man.
Yeah.
So if people don't have money, we gotta figure out how to make
Love
it.
you guys.
Have a policy. I don't hang out with poor people.
I don't either,
Well
that's why we're all
then,
here.
bye.
What the hell are you doing here?
That's
So
why we're all
you know
here,
what,
man.
For being an activist.
You know, George?
They got
I
fired.
told like two friends. Let me tell you what the response was. One of them
That's
says,
my
"Oh,
job,
you're
and
not gonna be my friend anymore."
My house.
And then my other friend, you know what he told me? Let's get busy. Where's the millionaire? Guess who made the
I'll do it
million?
again.
So
The guy that said
You have
that.
to put up with you.
what's
Okay,
the agenda?
let's move on. Move on, man. You're here tonight.
That's the point.
George, let's start no more sidetrack. Let's keep on moving.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, platform, Richard's not here, next meeting.
Barbara's not there?
No, hold it. We got Mr. Egler here. Report, Mr. Egler on Roosevelt.
Okay, Roosevelt. Well, there is one issue that I'm going to take up with the board here is the issue with the Monica Garcia meeting. I need to know if anybody received the email concerning that meeting that took place with Monica Garcia. Did anybody get notified here?
Okay, wait, Jose, would I let you do 2 minutes? What happened at that meeting? Because I was there too.
No, first I want to know, well, my question is why, the only person that showed up was Art, and a lot of things went wrong at that meeting.
And Terry too, don't forget Terry.
Terry,
And
Terry was
George.
there. George was
I
there.
was
George.
there, but the thing is this, the idea was that Monica...
Diego was there too, right?
No.
If Monica would have Monica got the point because of the article. Okay, but at that time I didn't know the article was coming because number one, the reporter didn't show up for that meeting before or after. I didn't get a certain amount of parents that were going to show up, they didn't show up. I didn't get anybody from Basta to show up except Art. So
John
we had,
Fernandez, don't forget
John Fernandez was there, yeah. But
George was there. Terry
George
was there.
But the thing is, when you have a meeting with Monica, you need to be able to project. She felt too confident to say, no, I'm not going to get rid of Plus. If she sees a room full of people, she wouldn't be as confident. But regardless of what took place, she took a position, which was that she is going to give us a town hall meeting concerning the situation with Plus as far as their academic reality. So we have that. What we did not get is a follow-up meeting as to the replacement of Plus. We couldn't get her to admit to the API scores. She did not, the only thing she kept saying over and over again was room for improvement, which is also reflective in the article. The only good thing about that meeting is that everything she regurgitated in person at our meeting was regurgitated in the newspaper. So I was like a miracle, it was remarkable. I met with the reporter prior to the meeting. We invited her to the meeting. Monica didn't want the reporter at the meeting, but the reporter did a follow-up. So, which is good. She took down all the information George gave her. She did her own research. The issues with the dropout rates, they're only admitting to 30% dropout rates, but George says no, it's about 66%. So there's a debate as far as what the dropout rates are at Roosevelt, but the API scores, they couldn't deny it. The numbers are out. We compare them to Garfield, which is a good hit piece, because they both started off the same year, 07, with their new model for schooling, and Garfield's got 100 points over Roosevelt.
And a dropout rate from hell, I found out tonight.
Yeah, well,
I'll show you.
But the thing is, from the article, we went out to the community, because I had a feeling that the parents are showing weakness. Weakness means they're backing off. When I first started with this, I had a room full of parents. And then at the Monica Garcia meeting, I didn't see those parents. So that kind of like puts me in a thing that maybe the parents are a little queasy. The only good thing is that if we can't get the parents' support internally, then we have to go externally and get the community in Boyle Heights involved. So. And then we have to pit them off against the parents. Like basically have the community go into those meetings and basically call them out as sellouts, for not taking a position. We're going to try to see if the parents would sign letters of commitment to this town hall meeting to make sure they participate. If not, then we're going to just basically go on. But we're going to start using some community support. So that community support, we've engaged Father Marietta. It looks like he's going to be on board. He's going to be supportive. His parish is going to get involved. I hope, I think, that's what they're going to clarify tonight. And we're gonna have to start going to all these organizations around Boyle Heights and try to get them committed to replacing Roosevelt. I was gonna go to the neighborhood council tonight, because tonight was their executive board meeting, but I decided to come here to see what level of commitment we got going. One thing that we're gonna need to hit, Art, let me just get to the point. The 27th, the 27th,
And I'm gonna add to you. Keep
the
it
27th of February, there's gonna be a parental, parental congress. Mr. Fernandez is gonna have something, right? A parental congress, right? On the 27th of February, next week.
February?
Yeah, over there at Menendez School. It's like a regional congress of the parents.
Tuesday?
Yeah, it's gonna be a Tuesday. Alright, so anyhow, Barbara, the one that keeps up with that, but here's the thing. What I wanna do on the 27th is do a protest. I wanna make sure we get. Monday. I just wanna make sure that we get articles. I don't have enough newspapers to hand out to everybody that's gonna. Art, I don't have enough newspapers to hand out. So I need at least.
But do me a favor, Jose, what time is that, John Mendez?
Oh, that's gonna be in the afternoon between
I can go get
6
pick 'em up.
and
I
8.
can go pick them up.
Go pick them up.
Yeah.
What time is it, Jose? Come on, give me a time, Jose.
But the thing is, I need 1,000 copies of the article so we could engage the churches in this area, so we could, it's Spanish and English, 500 English, 500 Spanish, so we can start getting some of the community leaders out here going. I'm gonna have to start visiting churches.
Okay, Jose, repeat again, what time is that meeting?
The meeting is gonna take place around 6:30 in the afternoon at Menendez. Okay, and I need a bullhorn. Menendez, yes.
The one on
First
over there
and
in,
Can you send that information?
Utah.
and First,
Yeah, Utah.
Mister, can you send it through mail?
Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna, Art, you know how to do a protest, right? We need a bullhorn, we need some signs, we need some people to stand out.
Okay.
And we need to make sure everybody gets a copy of the article and a bullet point flyer. So that's what I want to do. I'll invite a news report to cover that. But we need to show some impetus now. Now there's a child molestation that's taking place at Roosevelt. That article has to get out to the community that they're molesting their children at Roosevelt. Get the hype going, get the hysteria going, and try to get the community to go after the administrators at Roosevelt. So we need some tools on how to.
I can do the banners, the cartoon.
Yeah.
I can do that. I have paint
So-
and I have all the stuff.
So I need to know, first of all, if you, how do you feel about that? Because number one, I don't believe that we have the internal support of the parents, which when I first started this, I thought they were with us.
Mhm.
But since we don't have the internal support of the parents, we're gonna have to use external forces to go after the parents.
Okay, let me elaborate on something for you, Jose.
Let's see how you guys feel about that.
Okay, but before we go on, let me elaborate what I heard today. Luca's sick right now. She has the flu. But she did talk to Sal Castro behind Roosevelt. And he had no idea they had 7 principals there. So he confronted Monica at school board because he works 1 floor below her. And he told Monica, is that true? There's 7 principals at Roosevelt? 8? Oh, it's super principal.
Yeah, that's another one.
Yeah, super principal.
The mega principal.
Yeah. She said she's in charge of hauling back in that whole facility.
Not just that, she's the director of PLOS, period.
Okay.
I have her card.
He turned around and he asked Monica, and Monica told him, thank you for the information. Bye. That was her answer.
Well, yeah.
Like saying, all right, I know about it later. I got other things to do.
When did she talk to him?
Today, but I'm just letting you know about Roosevelt.
Well, what is Sal gonna do about it? Though? Is he with us or not?
Well, he works for the school board.
He's not gonna do anything.
He's not gonna do anything or his job's
He
on
just
the
poked
line.
his nose in it, but when she told him that, now he's poking his nose back.
So he
But right, John, is that what he's gonna do basically? 'Cause
Sal probably won't do anything, especially if he's still,
get a paycheck.
well, he was coordinating the Camp Hess Kramer every year, where they go to Malibu.
Right.
And he had an office on the bottom. I don't know if he's still coordinating, working with them. But even if he isn't, he's not gonna do anything.
Okay.
His job's on the line.
He's not, well, he's retired as a teacher, but he might have the coordinator.
He's working as an administrator.
Okay, hey, George,
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't understand. So what happened at the meeting? I mean, we're not over the map here.
What happened at the meeting was this.
So 9 people showed up.
Exactly.
We met with her.
Exactly.
And the conclusion was, I'm gonna do a town hall.
On the status of plus.
Right.
And
So
she didn't
wants
want
to
to,
hear
she didn't
from-
want to.
Before plus and while plus.
And she didn't want to take, she didn't want, she still is for plus, she didn't want to dump them.
All right.
She's gonna have a town hall, we
Okay.
gave them all the statistics,
All right.
and they didn't have one, what was amazing, the tests were given in May. Okay, so it's about, I don't know, 7, 8 months ago, they didn't have one solution or one of anything to address the issue, that's how amazing this thing was. Nothing.
You're right.
Nothing. Freida said, oh, we met, the staff met after the score. She never gave one thing that they were gonna do to correct all the problems we can. No, that's how bad they were. And the local superintendent, Martinez was there, Freida was there, and Monica. So that shows you these people have really totally dropped the ball. And I think that that's what happened at the meeting. So the town hall, I think what you're suggesting is, it's a good suggestion, but I think maybe you might have get a petition in English and Spanish.
Well, the petition's already in existence.
So let's evaluate the meeting then. So what? So the positive, negative.
No, the meeting's gonna have to, this town hall meeting that.
So the town hall is, that's what we got our.
That's the
That's
next
the
project.
key,
Okay.
that's the key.
All right,
Everything
so
that's happened is
then
gone.
we should concentrate on making sure we have a good town hall, that the
Exactly.
community's there. Okay.
Now, that's exactly right. Now, here's the point. We need to get letters of commitment from the parents who sit on the committee advisory boards internally, because what might happen, what I suspect that might occur is that they'll have the town hall, Frede, the principal, will instruct the parents not to show up in order to discredit us, or discredit Barbara, or discredit the town hall. So the trick is to get the parents to send letters of commitment, so regardless if they don't show up, we'll have the letters of commitment to the town hall. We'll say, look, they didn't show up, and maybe they're scared of the principal or Monica Garcia. Maybe they're afraid of being retaliated with the children. So we could do a counter spin, because you gotta understand, when we do this town hall, the first thing is gonna be there at the media. And my biggest fear in doing a town hall is having an empty room, Art. That's gonna be my biggest concern.
Can we get these guys to advertise?
Yeah. No, they won't advertise. They'll just cover it after the
Let's set
fact.
the date. Who's gonna set the date?
There's no date.
There's no date, well, see, first of all, I would have to coordinate a little bit more with Barbara, because we still have to get the letter of commitment from the committee members. Once we have
That's
those
the
letters.
matter. So you gotta get a date. Once you got a date, then you can move everything around.
Now, actually Barbara's not here, but I would like to do it in late March or the first weeks of April. That way, because we still gotta get the community a little bit on the ball, we gotta get commitments from the community.
Middle April.
I think if there's I think personally if there's a town hall meeting, people will show up. It's a hot issue. But we gotta do is
You gotta get the
leaflet.
community, not count on the
We
parents,
gotta
okay?
leaflet the high school for about
gotta-
a week,
we gotta
every day,
exactly.
getting everybody.
Leaflet the hospital, but not only the school, the churches.
Students and all that.
Yeah.
And then we gotta
English.
get the molestation issue out there, get that.
But don't get involved with them. I mean,
That
yeah,
stinks
it's
for
a different thing.
let the school drown in that.
Yeah, it's somebody else.
Yeah, let them, let's just go with their failures and
Our failures
education.
for the education for our classrooms.
The people
Right
themselves
now,
will bring it up, but we don't. We should
we focus on.
Well, I think that the molestation thing is
Is a
gonna
tool.
probably, they're going to discover more stuff at Roosevelt,
Yep.
a lot more. I've been there, starting
You know, the skeletons are-
down. They're gonna come out with there's gonna probably be a lot of hysteria.
You have to discredit them, Mark.
A lot, well, no, I think let the thing run its course. I
That's
think it's time that these type of issues with molestation, child abuse come out. They have to clean it up. They've been,
But
this thing's been
clean it up means clean them out, plus.
well, no, that, I don't think,
That's our objective.
well, that, like Art said, that's an issue in itself, and I think that you hit it on the point. I think your analysis of the parents there at Roosevelt, and the teachers who have been separated, in the 7 schools, there's no articulation between each school. I think that's the biggest problem. Whereas Garfield, has 5 schools, but it's still one school. They know about the students, they articulate, there's communication. And this other thing that they have at Roosevelt, everybody's isolated, know what the hell they're doing. It's hurting them. But I think that the molestation thing's gonna run, and I think you hit it on the nose. Roosevelt has a history of parents, they did have a history of being anti-teacher for many years under Antonio Lagaspi. But right now, they're divided, they're fragmented, they're not united. You already caught it. You already seen that they're not together. And not only that.
No, but they know how to complain though.
Oh, no. Well, yeah, sure. Yeah, it's easy to complain.
They're experts.
But the thing is that you're probably not going to see the masses out there unless the molestation might bring them out, because when there's a crisis, they will come out just like anybody else. But I think you hit it on the nose. So Barbara has to continue to try to get traction and try to get parents involved there. And your idea of the community, the general community in Borough Heights, you know, going to houses or whatever, you know, I'll volunteer for that. You know, I know the community very well. The parents will come and go to their house and leave a leaflet. I think, though, I would disagree with you, but I think it's not a big deal. I think Monica will use Inner City Struggle, will use Luis's wife, Brienes, will use Weezar, will use all their little groups.
Let me speak on Weezar.
Hold on. And I think what they're going to do is, I think they're going to probably stack the meeting. I think the opposite will happen. I've been there, and I think they're going to stack the meeting and try to overpower us, and I think that's the challenge. I think whether or not they're going to be there or they're going to have to enforce, the group here has to mobilize, do outreach, and get parents at that meeting. And I think you're correct.
Community too, see?
Yeah.
I have a friend,
Yeah.
through Lenny.
Hey, look, we're gonna be here all day talking about friends and
No,
all
no,
that.
no, you're missing the
No,
point.
no,
Lord, let us speak.
We're talking about getting people in meeting. I got somebody who's a good artist, who, I don't know how good Maggie is, but this lady's really good. She has a large format printer. And you guys can design a sign, I could probably get her here to the next meeting.
Okay.
And if we just pay for the ink and paper, she'll do the rest for
We'll bring
free.
your next meeting.
So when you start stapling up these signs all over town, on the main streets,
Yeah.
you're gonna get people from hell everywhere. You get the priests and the church starting to do it. We go to these papers and such and get them to try to put something in.
We already got it.
Okay.
The important thing, get a date.
The date, yeah.
Yeah, let's get a date there.
We didn't follow up on the date.
You should've- you should've
And I
marked
think
down
what
there
she's
what
gonna
date
probably
you're
do now.
She wasn't gonna give it.
Yeah, what she's gonna do
She would
now,
not give it.
yeah, what'll happen real quick,
Gotta
they're
follow up on it.
gonna go on this molestation thing, and they're gonna, and I promise you, I can guarantee it, they're gonna pick up more teachers at Roosevelt, that this is gonna go on, and so let it run its
Well,
course.
look, here's
Continue
a-
to do outreach
Okay.
on this issue.
To me, look.
Come on, Jose, 1 minute, let's
Okay,
solve it.
look,
We got a lot of stuff.
all I know how to do is to try to get as much discord going and to try to pin the community against the administrators.
Okay.
If I can get them galvanized around the API scores, I think I could get more support with the molestation. All right. Now, right now it's a female teacher, so maybe that might not get a lot of people, you know, hot under the collar. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's the same female or male, but the thing is this.
No, I know who she is.
Okay, the thing is this. What I want to do is try to get the community. We'll do a flyer. We try to expound on the molestation and some of the issues of public safety. Some of the, like, you know, there's been some issues of parents beating up children. You know, we got those things cited. Put that on the flyer where we hit them on public safety, molestation, and we hit them on the API scores.
We
That's
can
what
set
I
up
want
a
to do.
committee just
One
for
other
that.
thing, on
Hey,
public safety,
sorry,
you
George.
hit them
We
with the
gotta move on,
law.
George, we gotta
Jail.
move on.
Yeah,
Move
well,
on, we gotta move on, man. Also, we got a lot of stuff to
Now
go.
you're gonna get people's interest.
All right, Jose, look at, our next meeting,
You have a committee there.
put a committee together with Barbara and all them, and then,
John,
thank you very
George,
much.
you know, the people.
I'll help you, because the molestation thing is a very complex issue,
Yeah.
and it has to be done it gotta be done right. It's
Next
very
on the agenda
legal.
is youth projects.
I'll help you on it. Develop your
Yeah,
ideas,
see,
good.
Mr. Carmona,
Ideas, good.
I got the floor, Mr. Carmona.
Wait,
We're gonna eat here, don't we?
Jose, on the
Yeah.
27th, that's this next
Thank you.
Monday,
yeah,
are you still going through with it?
yeah.
The
I'm
Mendes.
gonna
And
get
if you are,
Tremendous.
send me an email and I'll throw it out to everybody else, well, how
Okay.
that's whatever.
Well,
you
look,
want that,
what I need from the board right here, I need 1,000 copies of the article, 500 Spanish, 500 English. So if you guys, right now I'm gonna leave the room, you guys figure out.
Yeah, it's in Spanish and English.
No, but the point, I don't have 500 newspapers. okay? I need 500 hours.
You just work with what you have, let's say.
Okay,
No,
let's
it
go.
has to, well,
Joe Kimona, you got the
no,
camera down here?
that's what I'm asking
Move on.
the board to do.
Move on.
Excuse me.
So who's going to this meeting Monday?
Yeah, who's going to
Let's
the
go to this meeting Monday.
I'll get you the confirmation and all that. Barbara was supposed to bring me that, but.
Okay, let's go, next thing, Joe Kimona, youth project.
Okay, you know, you call it a youth project, which it is, but basically it's a peace group, and it is a peace group to work with, to stop the violence among gangs. That's what it really basically is in the schools. And at this point of the situation, there's two elements that have to happen in order to get this thing through. One, the schools have to, you know, be open enough to get this group in the schools. The other part is to have the gang intervention people who are getting paid for that job right there, and you know, get them to work together in cohesion with the schools. I made a proposal and put together a program that that would include just 3 schools just to start off with, just to show how these things work. Everywhere that I know I put this program, youth groups have basically stopped the gangbanging in and around the schools. I know it can be done. It can be done, and that's my sadness right there. Is that we have these kids getting shot and killed, you know, around, and you know, we're not going into and putting the schools accountable for anything, you know, and a lot of their organization, a lot of their getting together, a lot of their recruitment happens in the schools. And it happens in front of educators who they're totally meaning well, they're nice persons, they're good people, but if you don't know what they're doing, the kids are doing, the culture of these gang kids, they're going to miss it every time. And I've seen it myself. I've seen it happen in every school that I've gone to. But so I advocate, you know, that we put somebody in the schools, which in this case would be me, you know, to set up, to open up the doors in the schools and to set up this program and give direction to the program the way it's supposed to go. And that we work and try to get the city to get the gang intervention people in there. And here is where Art and I have, you know, we're setting up a meeting with Cespedes, and so far at this point,
Who's that?
Cespedes is the deputy mayor for Antonio, and he is in charge. He's basically the gang czar for all of the city of Los Angeles.
Okay.
And he's agreed to meet with us, but here's the interesting part. In meeting with him, I started this over a month ago, and every time he's managed to postpone it.
Yep.
We were supposed to meet today, but that didn't happen.
Why?
No, today, but it was postponed to today. But we were also supposed to meet with the last week, right?
Yep.
But
Thursday.
why? Because they said that all the deputy mayors were being called together because of the school crisis.
That's rational.
Yeah. Okay. I said okay. So let's have so we put it on 23rd. Then they came to the 23rd, which was today, and all of a sudden they say, well, you know, we only want to meet with you, which is me. And I called him right away, and I said, no, this is a group that's getting together. It's not me. In other words, divide and conquer kind of.
Right.
And I told him, no, I will not do it. And they said, well, I thought it was going to be just you, that you meet with Mr. Cespedes. I said, no, it never has been that way. All my emails, I prove all my emails, they all say us, we, you know, and it's
Not singular.
nothing singular in there, you know.
Yes.
But, you know, it was just a cop-out, you know. And in the process, it seems like, and I think Art Camarillo said it right, he says, it seems that they're stalling for time. Because we sent them basic questions of what we wanted to talk about. And they sent back the answers, which you saw those.
Yep.
Boy, and I mean, I'm telling you, they put themselves in a real bad situation.
They're stupid?
It's stupid.
You think they realize they're
You know,
stupid now?
kid in junior high school probably figure out what they're trying to say there.
Yeah.
Because it don't say much.
Well, let me ask you this. I think that Baca would be behind this. I'll bet you could get the LAPD chief of police behind this. And that's how you put the heat on. Because we were just down, Celeste and I, with Baca, at the County Board of Supervisors. And after I talked about when K through 12 fails, you get them in jail, and it's personal to me, these sheriffs came up to me and said, you motivated me. So if we get the big boys, and you got, you know Baca, and Celeste knows Baca, and somebody...
Baca Saturday.
Okay, so somebody has to be able to get to the chief, and I know that Baca can, because they're talking about this stuff. Then there might be some money and push through law enforcement, because they're in a squeeze now with this shit that Celeste is working on with AB 109. This is a nightmare coming down, and they know it. They are so appreciative that we show up down there and back them up on rational stuff, not stupid business, that they want this to end. They're tired of this. Baca stated that when they have education in the jails in that section, violence goes to almost zero, recidivism goes down. We're talking about, and I talked about, stopping it before it gets to them. And that's what your program is.
That's right, exactly.
So they're going to back you, because you're a known entity and you've done this before.
Right.
And there's knowledge of these people, of each other. So let's go play to the top.
That's what I say, and I say we go talk to Daisy. Let's go right to him. Don't fool around with these little district people, because that's not going to happen.
Go talk to the law enforcement, then Daisy.
John, you got the floor. Let's go, we gotta move on.
I remember working with you at Roosevelt when we identified the problem and when they basically blackballed you from there.
Yeah, I know.
But I think that you need, number one, a proposal, okay, a very detailed proposal, you know, and a proposal with all the money situations, how much, and I think maybe the way you ought to go at it right now is do a pilot program. Start small with maybe 5, 6 schools, the ones that are really heavily impacted, a pilot program. And I think
about 3.
Yeah, you do a pilot program first, because we're under economic uncertainties, budget cuts, and then also the proposal, very detailed proposal. And I think as far as the agencies are concerned, you know, all the board members, meeting with all the board members, Daisy, meeting with all the politics, I think that's easy. I think the money thing, the proposal, doing it as a pilot program would be the way to go. That's my opinion.
Yeah, and the thing is, at this point, the gang intervention prevention programs like Aztec Rising and the Children's Hospital, which take care of our area that we're in right now, they're coming under new funding. They have to reapply, and that's a good place for us to, if we can get ourselves organized enough to put in a program like that, you know, and say this is what we want to do.
You know, anti-violence and anti-gang, so they're both different. A lot of times the violence comes in, the guns comes in, the shootings come in.
Yeah.
They're not gang related. Some kid brings in a gun, and you incorporate it with anti-gang.
Yeah.
You expand it and broaden it out,
Yeah.
and then maybe also putting something in there. There's nothing in the curriculum right now. For if I'm a social studies teacher, she's an English teacher. There's nothing in there to address the gang situation. You will see, you taught, there's standards, right?
Right.
And if you look at all the standards,
Exactly.
you won't see anti-gang.
I know. Oh, I know that.
See, here's what I think. You guys go to Baca and the chief of police. Guess what's going to show up? They have the capability to get state and federal grants to finance this damn thing, especially in 3 schools, because that's Mickey Mouse money. You prove this, you got the big law enforcement heat, because Baca is the leader of the pack of every sheriff in the state right now. So Les has this sucker lined up like a sucker, man. I mean, it's awesome what this dude is doing. And they are in print on this, that they have to stop this.
So you have a proposal?
I do. I have a lot of written stuff on it, you know, but, it's a very basic, simple thing that I put together, you know. And, yeah.
Just lay out your previous plan.
And just put the money, you have it detailed, the staff, the purpose, the money. I mean, you have to do it. If you don't do it, just
Don't include the game program, because they'll get it and change it. It'll be like LA cities.
Right.
Include them out, because, you know, if they haven't done it now, why are you gonna bring them into something you got going? Keep them away, this way they don't stain it. 'Cause they'll change it on you, Joe. And they
That's
already,
why I support that IBM there.
well, that's why, Joe, that's the other reason.
See, that's why I like you to go to Baca and the chief, because they're in a different place politically than these other jokers.
Yeah, I know.
There's gonna be a meeting regarding the, and the what is it, endorsement,
Endowment?
endowment, uh-huh.
Right.
And it's about that, we should go into that.
When is it, Joe? I'm already missing it.
You sent it to me.
Yeah, I know.
I'll announce it. I wrote it down here.
Oh, you did?
Anything else on your program, Joe? We'll wrap. So we're gonna meet with Baca Saturday, 11:30.
Okay,
You gonna go?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Maybe-
let them know.
Can we
maybe she
go?
will be.
that's exactly what you
Can
did.
we
Saturday, this Saturday?
This Saturday.
What time?
11:30.
Okay. Oh, boy.
Hey, Joe, I'm going by when the man
I
says
know,
I'm available,
I know.
I'm available.
That's right.
Claro,
I don't
claro.
got time to say, okay, well, let me
I
pick
know,
it.
I know, I know.
We got somebody we work with and we can work with Baca.
There you go. So I'm meeting with them, take that back, we meeting. Matter of fact, I invited Ricky and Fernando.
I'll tell you, after what happened down there at the County Board of Supervisors, man, Celeste and I both had private conversation with Baca and with these sheriffs after we spoke. And dude, you go to this meeting because they want what you're talking about. These guys are hungry for stopping this. They see the tsunami, the hydrogen bomb.
Hey, George.
Okay,
We
so-
got your point, bro. Let's move on.
Go.
Okay, next on the agenda, candidate forum. And Ricky, your name's on there.
Yeah, we haven't met. That was scheduled for the March 29th. At, that gives us 5 weeks to organize at the American Legion in Highland Park.
You got it? Did you get it?
Yeah, we have it. The only thing that Art Camarillo's been working on is the parking with the school. And
Right across the street.
yeah. That's the only thing wrong with that place, there's no parking.
No parking.
And so he said he's gonna get back to me, as soon as we're done, I'll do the flyer and then, I'm gonna send you a copy and then you can send it to everybody.
Okay.
So,
Are we talking about the city attorney's race, or we're talking
City
about the
attorney.
assembly?
yeah. City attorney.
Want me to call, Florentine Gardens, Art, Ken, and see if he'll do it?
No, enough of that.
We got to look at that.
Alright.
'Cause that deals with alcohol. We don't
What
wanna
was
go
the place
somewhere
you
and have alcohol.
What was the place?
American Legion,
Yeah,
Highland Park,
Highland Park.
on Avenue 56 in Monte Vista.
Actually, right off Figueroa, huh?
I've been there a lot of weddings. Back in the heydays, you know that.
Otherwise called Post
Hey,
206.
The heydays, man, when they had haystacks there, that's Fernando.
That's it for me.
We should go up there and let's put it this way, raise some hell.
Yeah, let's do it there.
Okay, agenda, next thing, LADWP Heights. All right,
That's you.
my name's called on this one. I called Ron Kay, one of the activists on this, and he told me that this is a small height, and it's mandatory, because if not, the federal will take away our money for water. You know, fixing pipes, fixing all that. He said, wait till the next one. This one was like a mandatory one, they had to. Or else the feds would have took their money away. You know, the repairing, the bond money from the federal, or grants, whatever
They
it
want
is.
some matching money or something.
Yeah, it's something like that, and so they had to pass it. Okay, so the next one, and there's gonna be a next one. They already said it, I think, next month they're gonna try to throw it on us again. Another raise. So that's why we gotta be ready to fight. And Ron Kay, I'm gonna call him up, so I'm gonna call him up and I'm gonna see where we're at on that too. Because their force is the same thing as our forces, that they feel the same thing we feel. Yeah, it's going sky high. So I'm gonna wait, and I'll next 2 weeks I'll have a better report of whether we're gonna have to stand up and fight for the community, so they don't raise them no more. Because hey, that stuff is getting outrageous now, man. Trash, everything, sanitation, it's all in there. It's like a little car payment now.
It's so far over the cost of living, it's sick.
Thank you. Like a little rent, and now you're paying like $300 a month. If you're the bigger the dwelling, the more they charge you. And you know how that goes if you own a house. All right, that's my report there. The next thing we're gonna talk about, the girl murder in Lincoln Heights. She's not here, Loopy. She didn't tell me nothing about it, so we do that the next meeting? Table it. LA Adult Coach, John Fernandez.
Okay, there was a huge demonstration on February the 9th, probably 1,000, mostly adult school. Then there was a bigger demonstration on St. Valentine's Day, where there were probably 2,000 protesters. What happened was the board postponed the layoff vote, but they still are going to send out the 5,400 notices to teachers and the notices for the 2,602 classified employees that could be laid off in June at the end of the semester. The union basically says that they want to work together with the board, and I don't know what that means. That could mean that they want to just figure out who to chop, you know, who's the chop liver. In my personal opinion, the union is dropping the ball. I think that they should continue to have demonstrations there every week, escalating to more people. They have about 33,000 teachers. So I think they're making a mistake, but that's what came down. There have been 8,000 layoffs in the LAUSD for the last 4 years. There have been over 40,000 layoffs in the state of California in the last 3 years, and $20 billion has been cut. LAUSD claims to have a $557 million deficit. So in terms of the Latino school population, Latinos make up 50.1%, 3.1 million. Latinos are also 75% of the Latino students in the district. So there it is.
Those are the statistics. Where'd you get? Okay.
These statistics are.
Can you get it to us?
Yeah, these are got on our website. They're all official statistics. I do have the actual form. I think I gave one at of the actual cuts. The other stuff on the state, that came out in the LA Times. It's also, you can get it on the state website.
There's an article here concerning the parcel tax that also speaks on the budget cut.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There's also a parcel tax. However, a lot of people don't want that. But there is a millionaire's tax. It's called the Educational Initiative, where the millionaires now will be taxed because they can afford it. So that I support that. But partially, I don't support it.
I gotta make a comment on the budget cuts. I called the chief financial officer's office. They don't have a budget. Yeah. They give me a name of another guy. I got his name. I call him today. They don't have a budget. It's projections. He's supposed to be sending me the projections. I said, why are they talking about something when they have no information?
Rasmussen?
No. Somebody else at the CFO's office. So these guys are just making stuff up because they're trying to scare everybody to the partial tax. DZ is saying, oh, we're not going to sell more bonds. Well, guess what? They can't sell any more bonds because they legally can't sell them. This is a flim-flam game from hell. Now they know that they're caught with no damn budget.
Okay, George, we got it.
Is that all that they know?
Okay, Enrique, please shooting.
I put in a call to the Magneto family, and all I got back from them is that they're in the process of suing the Downey police, and their attorney is telling them not to talk to anybody for right now. But I gave my number, so they're going to be in touch. I wasn't able to get a hold of anybody from the Steven Rodriguez killing. And then there was one Monday in Paramount, the sheriff shot some guy down there.
The guy that was out there half naked.
Yeah.
Had a pair of pants on, barefoot and all that.
Probably
Under the influence of drugs. The guy told the sheriffs that it was on the TV. That's where I got it. And the guy was there and saw the shooting, and he said that he never saw that guy look for no gun or nothing.
They tasered him and then jumped on top of him, right?
Yeah, something like that. And then they looked him up, and that was it. In the game.
That's my report. I'm gonna have somebody here for the next meeting.
New business is, Carrie, she's not here, so we'll do that next week. Table it. LA Rick District. Who's that one, Enrique?
That was, originally, it was gonna be Art Amarillo, but he had another meeting at,
Okay, table it, next
you
meeting.
know, but he said that maybe he said that you might have other information since you've been going to some of those meetings. So if you wanna give,
Well,
at least a small report or whatever you know.
well, I'll just make it for CD 14. Art has a lot of history with Olvera Street and he knows what's going on with Broadway. The thing is this, Weezer is gonna get all of downtown except the Staples Center, and the Convention Center is gonna be handed over to Jan Perry, just to get Jan Perry to throw her a bone. So she'll still be able to collect her donations for mayor and donations for CD9 from the Staples Center and from the Convention Center, whatever she could drum up there. The rest of downtown is going to go to Weezer. In return of Weezer getting downtown Los Angeles, he's going to give up Eagle Rock and portions of the Northeast. And
the important, what
the point is this. No, it's a done deal. It's going to go. It's going to go to no. It's going to go to City Council for a vote.
Wait.
It should be going up in the next couple of weeks. It should be going up this week or next week. It's coming up this week or next week for a vote.
That deal with Perry also included parks.
Parks?
Slicing up the black end of town, yeah.
Okay.
They got them on
Here's
video.
the thing. Weston got Koreatown. The reason you want Koreatown, the reason you want downtown LA is very simple. You don't have the high maintenance constituents that you do in Eagle Rock. Eagle Rock, it's mostly what are you going to do for me than what I'm going to do for you. Okay, the donations that they get from the residents are dismal and they're diminishing compared to downtown. All these corporate businesses guaranteed to give you 1,000 plus, and then all their employees give you 1,000 plus without any questions. All they want is to make sure they get the preferential treatment for whatever permits they got to conduct themselves in downtown. So that means Art. Let me tell you what this means.
Yes, sir.
Art. What this means is this. Because Weezer has downtown LA, and he's got $200,000-300,000 donations from downtown LA. He basically, all he's got to do is cater to downtown LA, and he could basically ignore the community of Ball Heights. Jan Perry did this, because I was involved in that race. Jan Perry catered to the business community downtown. She ignored all the Latino community, which was a majority portion of her South Central neighborhood. And all she did is coalesce the votes of the southern region of her district, which is like Victory Baptist Church, who got a van for $1, you know, a commercial passenger van for $1 type things. She caters to the southern portion of the black district, and she got downtown locked up with votes and also with money, with donations. And then all the Latinos she could basically ignore and not do anything for. And that's what Weezer is going to do. He's going to basically make sure that he caters to downtown. He'll have his guaranteed donate. Whoever's going to have 14 is going to have this big pool of resources coming out of downtown.
I think the question is, are we happy with?
No, we're not.
Their district?
No, we're not.
How are we going to stop it?
Well, at this point, it goes up to a city council vote. The councilmen kind of carved up the pie to fit their own.
Right.
I mean, basically, like Weston is the president, so he made sure Koreatown is his, so he could squeeze the Koreans.
So we know that. So how do we stop it? Is there a possibility that we can get some assembly people to say, you know, we're going to take this to Sacramento and have an independent commission come into LA and do the right thing versus.
Well, there's been some. Well, here's the thing. That would work, but the thing is, since it's a Democratic Party type machine.
Well, Gilbert's getting fucked. So Gilbert Cedillo. So.
Well, Gilbert Cedillo is getting screwed, but he's getting Mount Washington. I don't know if that helps him any.
Well, he's not in the district.
Cedillo's going to be running for CD1.
I know, but they read the paper this morning.
They took him out. They took him out of the first
district. Took him out. He's in the 14th.
One block across the street. He's in the 14th, and the other side is Ed Reyes. So they did on purpose. That's why he's showing it. And they did him. They did him a job.
Yeah.
So now he has to move back in. Costs more money.
Yeah, it's gonna cost him a lot more money.
Yeah.
You gotta sell
He's
and-
a carpetbagger
Is
that,
that a
Yeah, it's a big
possibility?
company.
Can the state come in and say, you know, if there's enough people throughout town saying, we're not happy with this, it's politically motivated?
I don't know, I'd have to talk to Celeste, cause he's up there all the time, and he's in the middle
Oh,
of
look,
this
here's what I'm gonna
crazy
do,
game.
alright? I'm gonna talk to Ron K and some of the neighborhood council people.
Yeah.
If they could manage, but I mean, some people are flaky as far as, but if they could manage to flood the chambers in downtown with some protests, because nobody likes it. Sun Valley, you know, I don't know if you guys know, what's that area?
Tahunga.
Tahunga's gonna go with Adlacon. Adlacon is gonna blow up Tahunga. He's gonna tear up Tahunga and make it into a concrete jungle, okay? The people in Tahunga.
He's running into hell there.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. You know, he's gonna
He will care.
develop Tahunga like it was gonna be like no
They're not
tomorrow.
taking it though, man.
Well, they're gonna take it. The thing, they're not fighting as much as. Well, the thing is this: if everybody in the city comes together and basically says no, we disagree with this. Because look, I don't know about you guys. I did my part when they came to Ball Heights. I told them I was opposed. I told them why I was opposed. I told them that it would disenfranchise the neighborhoods here in Ball Heights because Ball Heights is no donations. All the donations come from downtown business and interest, and they're going to be catered to at the expense at our expense. So I made that comment.
We already got.
But look, he wants to know what we can do about it.
Yeah,
Here's what we can do about it. Let me see if I can talk to all the neighborhood council leaders, and let's see if we could do one big meeting at City Hall.
Get Ron K there, I was on the
Ron
phone
K.
for an hour and a half today.
Because everybody
And
loses.
he's basically with us for good government, if it isn't, he's against.
So that's about the only thing I can do, and then we get a few articles, and if the media provides some pressure at the politicians, now I don't know, this is like a Hail Mary, but if we target one person for recall and everybody cooperates, that's sending them a real clear message. But I mean, that's like my
So 1 out of a million shot.
1 out of a million.
Then again, this
Could
is
work.
impossible.
Nothing's impossible because I know they're gonna get shafted in Sun Valley.
So high gas prices.
So let's say you're the leader in that there.
I'm gonna communicate. I'm gonna see what's out there. But I mean,
we gotta do it fast. Call me in, whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna call them and I'm gonna see where they're at.
I talked to some of the homeowners up in the Summit Tahunga area.
Yeah, they're
ready to
upset.
go.
They're upset, right?
So somebody's gotta call a meeting. I can't.
We got Lydia Grant. You guys know Lydia Grant?
Yeah, I know Lydia. I know the people
That's
down
right.
there.
So okay, that's who's raising the hell there, man.
Lydia,
Yeah, but see,
revolution teacher.
Yeah.
the thing is, it has to be a regional thing because it has to be.
It's
Look,
gotta be citywide thing.
it's got to be a citywide. Everybody's got to go to City Hall, and we got to get the media there and make a threat of a recall and try to and everybody cooperate for that one recall. Because everybody's provincial. I don't like for me to run around Sun Valley. I don't,
Forget the recall. We gotta have a lawsuit, a citywide lawsuit, and everybody comes in to stop it, and they're gonna say we want an independent.
No, but you know what? The West Side, they really have nothing to lose. I don't think they're very. They're not
Oh, there's gotta
happy.
be solidarity then. You know, they come in.
But yeah, they have to be. The homeowner groups have to be. The homeowner groups are the only ones that have the resources to get a lawyer.
A lawyer will pop up. There's no problem there.
Ron K's the hook.
The thing is, we gotta have.
So I'll be emailing him.
We
when
gotta
I send
stop
other
it.
stuff.
We gotta have to stop it.
One at a time, Ricky. Go ahead, you got the floor.
That's it. You know that.
Well-
So, but we gotta move on it. You know.
Okay, how you
Either you or you. I know you know Ron K real good. A good buddy of yours. We should.
Yeah.
We should
Hit them
definitely
up,
start
Bart.
and-
See, I'll hit them up.
I'll hit him up on that.
Let's stop
What they're
this
gonna
thing
do.
right now. So.
Okay, the other thing is but I'll talk to him and I'll come back with a response like I did for
The problem that I got is that the vendidos here in Ball Heights, a lot of the people that sit on the nonprofits, East LA
Don't worry about it.
Corporation, no, they already spoke out. They're all for.